how do we know who the Mahdi is? Now that we know the situation before the coming of the Mahdi, how do we know who the Mahdi is? There are approximately 46 authentic narrations, 30 authentic hadith, and 16 authentic narrations athar from the companions of Rasulullah about the coming of the Mahdi and the characteristics of the coming of the Mahdi and what will happen at the time of the Mahdi. So how many hadith? 30 authentic hadith and 16 authentic narrations from the companions. Okay? From these 46 proofs about the coming of the Mahdi, I have summarized them into 26 points of benefit. And I will share them with you inshallah in the next 10 minutes. 26 points of benefit, and I want you to pay attention to every single one of them, because every single one of them is a sign of the Mahdi. And a Mahdi, as we know, most people talk about a lot of things that will happen at the time. There will be a great earthquake. This is not authentic. Some people said that there will be a eclipse of the sun and the moon at the same time, as Mirza Ghulam Ahmed said, and this is not authentic. Not authentic. It has not been established in authentic hadith that this will ever happen. Some people said that the Mahdi will be the mother's name of the Mahdi will be the Mahdi's mother's name will be Amina, just like the name of the mother of Rasulullah. This is not authentic. Okay, so what I'm giving you today, brothers, okay, these 26 points are all from these authentic narrations that have been established by the following ulama. These are authentic narrations that have been graded by Shaykh Albani rahimahullah, by Ibn Qayyim rahimahullah, by Ibn Hajar rahimahullah, and some of the other ulama such as Ash-Shakir, Ahmed Shakir, and some other ulama. So these 46 narrations have the following benefits. The first benefit is that his name will be similar to the name of Rasulullah, which is what? Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So his name will be Muhammad. Secondly, his father's name will be the same name as the name of the father of Rasulullah, which is what? Abdullah. So what is his proper name going to be? Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Okay. He will be from the family of Rasulullah. He will be from the family of Rasulullah. Fourthly, he will be from the children of Fatima, from the progeny of Al-Hasan. From the progeny of Al-Hasan, not Al-Hussein. Okay? Al-Hasan. From the children of Fatima and from the children of Al-Hasan, not Al-Hussein. Okay? As for the hadith that states Al-Hussein, then this is not authentic. Right? Number 5, he will have a prominent forehead. His forehead will be prominent, meaning that his hair in his front will be less. Okay? So he'll have a prominent forehead. And he will have a pointed nose with a crooked bent in the middle. Pointed nose, long pointed nose with a crooked bent in the middle. You guys with me? Okay. Number 6, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will prepare him in one night. Meaning that, as Mullah Ali Qari mentioned, the meaning of this, meaning that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make him accept the fact that people want him to be the ruler, the Khalifa. He will accept it in one night. Meaning that until that time, he will be saying no, no, no. He will be saying no to become the Khalifa. Imagine that. This is very important. The people will know that he's a Mahdi, and they will tell him to be the Mahdi, and the Ahlul Hilli wal Aqd, meaning the ulama of Sunnah at that time, will tell him to be the Mahdi. However, he will deny. He will not take up that position of being the Mahdi or being the Khalifa at that time. Right? However, in one night or in 1 hour, as in one narration, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will change his mind, will forgive him, and will inspire him to be that Imam that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written for him in one night. You guys with me? Okay. Number 7. Before his coming, the earth will be filled with transgression and dhulm. Number 8. After his khilafah, it will be filled with goodness and justice. Number 9. He will be given bay'atu between the Rukun and the Maqam Ibrahim. Rukun and Maqam Ibrahim. And we will come to that, how that will happen. Number 10. He will rule for 7 years. He will rule for how many years? 7 years. And then after that, he will die, and then the Muslims will pray over him and then bury him. The hadith there states that there is a place in between the grave of Rasulullah and the grave of Ali, of Umar radiallahu anhu and Abu Bakr, that there is a place there for the Mahdi. This is not an authentic hadith. This is not an authentic hadith. We continue. So we don't know where he will be buried, but that we know that he will die amongst our midst, and that we will pray over him and then bury him. Number 11, he will come just at the end of time, meaning that he will be the last of the minor signs. He will be the last of the minor signs. Remember, the Mahdi is not from the major signs. What is the difference between minor sign and major sign? The major signs are all the signs that will come at the just about the start of the hour. And this is, for example, the Dajjal. So for example, Isa ibn Maryam. For example, Dukhan. For example, the beast that will come on the Kaaba. For example, the great earthquake, etc., etc., etc. These are, and the sun rising from the other directions, etc. So these are the great signs. But the Mahdi is from the last of the minor signs. Remember that, last of the minor signs. Imagine this, if the Mahdi is from the minor signs and he will have a global impact, how great will be the major signs? How great will be the major signs? You can't comprehend. You can't comprehend. This is why when you think about how all the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warned their nations against the Dajjal and etc., etc., what will come after that? The Ya'juj and Ma'juj, etc., etc. You can't imagine the fitna that will come to this world, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared for this world. Okay, number 12. He will be with an army who will have black flags, black standards, and they will come from the direction of Khurasan, meaning Iraq and the east, and he will be with them. He will be with them. Remember that. As for the hadith that states that he was in Medina and that he will go from Medina to Mecca, then this is not an authentic hadith. What is authentic is that he will be with the army that has the black standards that will come from the direction of Khurasan, which is the east, Iraq. Okay, number 13, the rain will be plentiful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will aid him with the rain. Number 14, the produce and crops will be plenty. There will be a lot of fruits and produce at that time. Number 15, the livestock will be numerous. The amount of livestock on this earth will be numerous. Number 16, the ummah will be strongest and prevail. And there is not a single battle that he will fight except that he will win. The promise of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he does not speak from his hawa. He speaks only the truth. True or not, there is not a single battle he will fight except that he will win. What a general. Number 17, Rome will be conquered at a time in which the number of Romans will be large in number. Rasulullah ﷺ said in authentic hadith in Muslim that when Rome will be conquered, they will be large in number. The number of Romans will be large in number. And this is the time in which Rome will be conquered, and this will be at the time of the Mahdi. Number 18, 3 sons of the Khalifa will fight over the throne, as we just mentioned to you. 3 sons of the Khalifa will fight over the throne in Al-Hijaz, and then it is at that time, in this fitna, that the Mahdi will come out. Number 19, he will give money correctly and plentifully. He will give a lot of money and he will give it to the right people. And whenever he gives something, he will never take it back. Number 20, the Dajjal will come out in his time and corner the Mahdi in Damascus. Number 21, Isa ibn Maryam alayhi salam will come in his time and pray behind the Mahdi. Number 22, the Mahdi is from the 12 rightly guided Caliphs that Rasulullah had mentioned in the authentic hadith in Bukhari and Muslim. Rasulullah had said that the world will not finish until this world, the Muslims, is ruled by 12 rightly guided Caliphs. Of course, this is different from the view of the Ithna Ashari Shias. The Shias, they believe something else. Okay, but Rasulullah had said that there will be 12 rightly guided Caliphs, not just the 4, but there will be 12. And so Ibn Hibban and Abu Dawud radiallahu anhu was of the opinion that the Mahdi will be from the 12th of the 12 rightly guided Caliphs. Number 23, an army that will come to attack him from Damascus, from the direction of Sham, will be swallowed up by the earth in a place called Al-Bayda. Bayda basically means desert. In Arabic means desert. So this army, and remember, this army is an army of Muslims. An army of Muslims will come to attack the Mahdi. Right? As you know, because you know the rulers don't want the Mahdi to have power. It's politics, isn't it? So they will send an army to attack the Mahdi, an army of Muslims, and this army will be eaten up by the earth. And as we will come to very soon, this is the greatest sign of the Mahdi. Right. Number 24, he will be 52 years of age. Number 25, the Armageddon, which is the war of wars, will take place just before his time. Number 26 is that in the time of the Mahdi, he will fight 5 battles. How many battles? 5 battles. Let me go through them. The first one is that the earth will eat up this army. Okay, so this is clear. So basically he's not even fighting it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will aid him by having this earth eat up this huge army. The second thing is that the Mahdi will fight Arabia, the states in Arabia, in the Jazirat al-Arab, which is the peninsula, which is the Arabian Peninsula. So he will fight these states and take power therein. The first place that he will fight. The second place he will fight is Al-Iran.